Hello, everybody. Let's just go ahead and see what comes out. I'm not going to do anything specific. We'll just see what Spirit has to say, okay? So have faith in your dreams. That's the only thing you can do. If you believe, you shall receive. That's basically what Spirit is telling you. So have faith in your dreams. I think for a lot of you, you've lost a lot of faith in things working out for you because maybe you've been in cycles of things not working out. So it's really hard to see the forest through the trees, right? So keep going, Spirit. What else do you want to say to the collective? What is the most important messages? It says nothing will come of this situation. So whatever it is that you're fearing may or may not happen, nothing's going to come of it. It's just a fear, you know? And then it says the energy is actually gaining momentum for this thing to work out. Show the world the real you. Authenticity is key. What is it that you want? If you are in alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be doing, the universe is going to bless you in ways that you could never imagine. I think for a lot of you, with Saturn now going direct just the other day, it's felt like the brakes have really been put on a lot of our dreams, right? A lot of our dreams and our hopes and the things that we want to work out. And now Spirit kind of did this tailspin on all of us, and it really made us look at everything, look at our relationships, look at the jobs that we are going after, look at, you know, the careers that we're working, look at the town that we live in, look at the country that we're in right now. It's really made us, like, it's, you know, with Neptune also retrograde, it's taking off those rose-colored glasses and actually seeing things for what it is. Are these really your dreams, or are they somebody else's dreams? Because at the end of the day, you have to do what you want to do for you and not what somebody else is expecting of you. You live your life, they live theirs. And parents out there, remember that your children are only on loan to you. You know, everybody says 18, but that's just not the case. That's what society says. That's not what the divine says. That's not what the astrology says, you know. So, you know, how can you have enough confidence in your parenting skills to know that you've instilled your children with the best of your ability? You've taught them the morals. You've taught them respect for themselves. At the end of the day, they have to deal with the consequences of their actions, and they have to be authentic and true to them as well. So at the end of the day, I feel like if you're in alignment with what it is that you're supposed to be doing, it's going to be all systems go. And I do feel like now that Saturn is direct, you're going to start feeling the momentum, and you're going to start seeing the karmic rewards of all the things that you have been working on for the past few months. Think back to June when Saturn went retrograde. Okay? So you don't want to be living like the status quo. You want to be living, you know, I think of Aquarius, right? And Aquarius is all about rebellion. It's all about humanitarianism as well. So if you've got some type of a humanitarian project that you are, you know, delving into, and it's something that really, you know, has your heart and soul, this thing is going to pan out, and you're going to start seeing things really moving forward. And whatever that endeavor is for you, everybody's going to have a different endeavor. Spirit, what do we got here? So we've got, yeah, playing it safe. I feel like a lot of the time we do kind of play it safe because we're afraid, and especially lately, you know, everybody's trying to play it safe because we've had, yeah, major transformations in our lives, bottom of the deck, cycles ending. That's what this is saying. There's a transformation. We are in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is about death and rebirth. So there is a lot of changes. A lot of you are trying to kind of play it safe, you know, not really wanting to invest in yourself. But if there has ever been a time in your life right now that if there is something, especially something that is precious to you and to, you know, like I said, a humanitarian project, or, you know, it could just be something that you've always wanted to go into business doing, or you've always wanted to live here all your life. Scorpio is about piracy. So it's like taking that leap of faith and jumping right in. You know, Scorpios are usually like the entrepreneurs because it rules other people's money, other people's bank accounts as well. So, you know, it's funny because I feel like there's this mask that you're wearing, and I think it's because you're hidden behind some type of fear. And Scorpio can also be our fears. So we want to make sure that we understand that nothing is going to come of those fears. You know, if you want to manifest them into existence, then so be it. But if you want to like face them head on and say, listen, like, you know, what would I do if fear was not an option? Failure was not an option. What would I do? Okay. And it's having the courage to come out from behind this mask, come out from, you know, playing it safe behind this fence that she's sitting behind. You know, the rest of the world is out there. Doesn't mean disaster can't hit while she's behind this fence. There's no protection for that, right? So this is all about setting those intentions. And it's funny because we've got right here, we've got the word energy here 3 times in 2 different decks. It says what? The energy is gaining momentum. Look at that. And clarifying that card, look, is energy and energy. Energy. Courage and planning and action. I love this. You know, I kind of like the fact that it's not the planning and action and then the courage. It's having the courage to go forth and making the plan as you go. That's Scorpio. Scorpio is like, let something die so that something new can come in and take its place. But we as humans, we want to know, well, what the fuck is waiting for us on the other side? Like, I'm not going to make a decision until I know. And Scorpio's like, let it die, and then we'll show you the doorway, you know, to your new path. But you have to be willing to let something die. And it's almost, I look at this card and I almost see like, I'll take door number 2. I'll take what's behind door number 2. So again, we're ending these cycles. We're done hiding. See how in this one she's naked? And in this one she's fully cloaked? It's like, it's you like showing everybody like in the raw, like this is who I am. This is what I was sent here to be. This is me showing the world the real person I was made. Not the person that everybody expected me to be. Not the person that everybody tried to tell me I was. But the person that I am. The authenticity of the individual that I was sent here to be. Because, you know, you'll make a lot of friends when you pretend to be somebody, but those are also be the friends that will fall off when you start actually not wanting to play the game anymore and you want to be who you were always meant to be. Those will be the people that won't like it because, again, you pretended to be something that you weren't in the first place. So it was all built on a facade. You know, oh, everybody wants me to become a doctor, so I'm going to go become a doctor. Because that's what my dad expects. My grandma expects it. You know, they started my college fund before I was even born. So, you know, this is what I have to do. But is that what you really want to do? Is that authentic and true to you? And you want to play it safe because you don't want to rock the boat, you know. And they might, you know, disown me. Fuck it. Let them disown you. Let them. Nothing's going to come of this situation anyway. So maybe at the end of the day, all this worry, all this strife about you actually, you know, going towards your dreams, you have this mental blockage that these people are going to give a fuck more than they actually do. They just really want you to be happy. So it can actually be vice versa. You're just thinking into being something else, you know, and don't ever let anybody, you know, put their intentions on you. You know, that's not how this works. You can't expect other people to make you happy either. So this is about taking, you know, having the courage. Once you have the courage, whatever it is that back here that you were trying to play it safe from, all of a sudden the plans just start like opening up for you. It's like all of a sudden the pathway is like, here you go, and here you go, and here you go. And you just start, here's the bus ticket, and it was gifted to you by grandma. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily that's going to happen for everybody, but you know what I mean, right? It's like all of a sudden in these magical ways, all the things that you were, you know, holding yourself back from being and doing starts coming to fruition. For some of you, you want to travel. You're kind of like, you know, you play it safe because you want to, you know, be there for your friends and family, but maybe your friends and family really don't even spend the time with you like you want them to. You have this idea, but really, you know, this other life is kind of calling for you, and maybe it's time for you to step in for that. And that's only going to be for a small few of you, maybe more than, because there is a pathway here. There's this new pathway that is opening up. And I feel like, you also have to understand that we're also coming out of the life that we were born living to start living the life that we were born to live. Rewind that. Okay? Hear that over again. Write that down. We are letting go of the life that we were born living in order to start living the life that we were born to live. That's what's been happening the last few years. Look around, Dorothy, we're not in Kansas anymore. So that's what this is saying. And it's like, for some of you, maybe you are moving to a different country. Maybe you were, living out in the boondocks somewhere, and now it was somewhere remote, and now you're going into the city for others of you, So there's definitely going to be this change. And it's like just having the courage to go on the journey is half the battle. And once you do, everything that is needed for this journey, the plane ticket, the train, the automobile, like whatever it is, it's going to be provided. I'm going to go ahead and leave that here, you guys. This is a really awesome reading. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. And thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. I love you all so much, and we will chat again soon. Take care.